Hello everybody, this is Kirby over yonder, and very recently I played Bowser's Fury for the Nintendo Switch, and holy crap, this game is amazing. It's one of the most genuinely fun and creative games I've played recently, and the soundtrack is bopping. I feel like this game really just perfected the 3D Mario formula, possibly even more than Odyssey, and I think this game shows a ton of potential for the future of 3D Mario games. I actually considered doing a full-on review of the game, but honestly it would probably just be me gushing about it for however long. But this game got me wondering, what about 2D Mario? Seriously, we haven't gotten a single original 2D Mario game on the Switch. And no, New Super Mario Bros. U Deluxe doesn't count. It's a port of a Wii U game, and I'm talking about original 2D Mario games. I've compiled a list of 3 possible reasons as to why there hasn't been a new 2D Mario game on the Switch. So with that said, let's go. Reason 1, Mario Maker. Remember a minute ago when I said there hasn't been a new 2D Mario game on the Switch? Well, technically I lied. Technically, we do have Super Mario Maker 2, in which players can create their own Mario levels, as well as play other people's levels. It's entirely possible that Nintendo thinks that since we have an infinite number of 2D Mario levels, we don't need a new 2D Mario game. Heck, the game even has its own campaign mode for those who want that. So Nintendo could just be using Mario Maker as a substitute for an original 2D Mario game. But here's my problem with that. Sure, Mario Maker is cool and I'm glad it's on the Switch, but I personally would prefer an original 2D Mario game with its own new assets and ideas. Sure, Mario Maker is a fun side game, but it's no replacement for an original 2D Mario game, right? Reason 2, other 2D platformers. As I'm sure most of you know, Mario isn't Nintendo's only platformer franchise. There's also series like Donkey Kong, Yoshi, and Kirby. Now, Kirby and Yoshi have both already gotten new original games on the Switch. And even though we haven't gotten much for Donkey Kong yet, we did get a port of Tropical Freeze, and since it's the Big Ape's 40th anniversary this year, it's possible that we may be getting something new for him in the near future. Or maybe not, Nintendo's unpredictable that way, so please don't clown on me if I'm wrong, thanks. But still, it's possible that since we already have new original 2D platformers from Nintendo IPs on the Switch, that Nintendo thinks we just don't need a new 2D Mario game. And heck, not only that, but think of the amount of 2D platformers made by indie developers on the eShop. Meat Boy, Shovel Knight, Cuphead, the list goes on. And heck, we've even got classic 2D Mario games available via Nintendo Switch Online, along with the previously mentioned New Super Mario Bros. U Deluxe. So with all these 2D platformers available on the Switch, would that make a new 2D Mario kinda unnecessary? Well, maybe, but here's the thing. Mario games still make Nintendo a ton of money, so how redundant they are might not even matter. So there has to be some other reason. Why hasn't there been a new 2D Mario game on the Switch? Reason number 3, a lack of ideas. It's no unpopular opinion for me to say that the new Super Mario Bros. Games got pretty stale for me. They're not bad games, but they're all just so similar to each other. There's nothing that makes any of them stand out, and I think Nintendo knows this. I think they know how derivative these games are, but just don't have any new ideas. So instead, they ported the Wii U game and made the sequel to Mario Maker. I mean, it makes sense if you think about it. We still have 2D Mario games on the Switch. They just don't have to focus on developing any new ones. Still though, I have my own ideas for a new 2D Mario game, and like it or not, I'm gonna pitch it. So you know how 3D Land and 3D World are 3D Mario games that play more like 2D Mario games? Well, what if we got the opposite of that? A 2D Mario game that plays more like a 3D Mario game. Basically, much like with most 3D Mario games, each world would have a certain number of levels, and each level would have a certain number of collectibles. You can complete them in any order, and once you collect enough of them, you unlock a new world. Each collectible would require you to complete some sort of challenge, again, much like a 3D Mario game, just in a 2D space. I honestly haven't seen this idea be done before, but I think they can pull it off. As for the playable characters, get these stupid toads out of here and replace them with Wario and Waluigi. Basically, Mario and Luigi would play the same as they do in most Mario games, Mario being the most well-rounded average character, and Luigi having a higher jump, but is a little more slippery. Wario and Waluigi would be slower and not able to jump as high, but would each have their own special moves. Wario would have the shoulder dash move that he has in the Wario Land games, whereas Waluigi would have the stomping move he uses when you use him as an assist trophy in Super Smash Bros., just with a little bit longer range. I know Wario's may seem better, but keep in mind that Waluigi can use his move while jumping, whereas Wario can't. I don't really have any particular ideas for the story, just anything other than Bowser kidnapping Peach. Heck, maybe don't even use Bowser at all. Also, no more Koopa Lanes. I'm tired of the Koopa Lanes. But those are just my thoughts. Please tell me why you think there hasn't been a new 2D Mario game on the Switch, and what your pitch for an original 2D Mario game is in the comments, and have a good day. Kirby, out.